Hey guys, welcome up to season 13, episode 18 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
Muriel, I'm back.
Uriel? Uriel.
Muriel,
Muriel?
it's me.
That is a unique name. That's
Look,
not like some goddess.
I'm sorry. Can't we at least talk about it? Muriel!
Muriel? Is he saying Muriel? With an M? Muriel? Yo.
You gave it the office.
Oh, good, you're still here.
Yeah, it's the BAU, Dave. I've got a pup tent and K rations in the closet. What's up? Crystal with the K and two L's?
Wait, what's happening? Did I miss something?
She was Rossi's third ex-wife. She was
Oh,
a
my.
blackjack dealer in Las Vegas.
And our love blossomed, as so many of the great ones do, over a deck of cards and lots of casino comp booze.
Do you have another
What
child?
happened? That sounds like a love for the ages.
And did I not know about this? You know the rules. All gossip funnels through me.
Oh, wait, it gets better. They got married in one of those drive-through wedding chapels, right?
If that's a new case coming in.
Yeah, there is, and we can handle it without you. You, keep that coffee date, that's an order. Just promise me one thing. No spur-of-the-moment trips to Atlantic City. All right, let's gather the troops.
Gather around the campfire.
Married by an Elvis impersonator. I need to step up my game.
What a life.
Muriel Gorse, 47, of Chicago, Illinois, was found dead last night, stabbed once in the back. No sign of robbery or break-ins, despite there being a lot of neighbors. Nobody hurt
That
people.
looks like drastic different ages.
Symbol of passion and love. The unsub could be connected to these victims romantically.
Or maybe he wanted to be, and this is what happened when things didn't work out.
And there is a dramatic difference in age between the two victims.
Stab in the back
Muriel
is symbolic.
Gorse's body was discovered by her husband. There was also a carton of cigarettes burning in their oven. I never seem to please you.
Oh, that's so annoying. You know, it's crazy because, like, I can go as long as I need to without, you know, having a drink, you know, like rum or whatever. But when you're forced to not drink, it's like, damn, what the hell? Or like, I'm forced to not eat like a French fry because I had my wisdom teeth out. It's like, damn, I want a French fry. Or damn, I want a drink. Or damn, I want to eat frickin'
ourselves wanting everything. It is because
chips.
we are dangerously
And it's like, I can't.
want nothing.
And I want it more
So be a
because I
fox.
can't have it.
The first
It's like,
victim,
what
a
is
man
this?
Corliss, led a fairly high-risk lifestyle, party girl, lots of recreational drug use and casual sex.
She sort of bounced around from dude to dude.
On the other end of the spectrum, Muriel Gorse was a middle school teacher, lived quietly in the suburbs with her husband of 23 years.
Damn.
Got more low risk than that.
She'd underlying mental health issues.
Muriel's life isn't all that idyllic.
Muriel.
Her and her husband were seeing a
I don't think I've
counselor.
ever heard that name.
So maybe that's the common thread. Dissatisfaction with their love lives.
No, really, I could have sworn it was Here Comes the Bride.
Trust me, David, I remember. The cassette deck was sitting right there on the altar between the Bible and the tequila.
Well, whatever our song was, it's great to see you again. And who's the lucky groom?
Wick Rollins from Savannah, Georgia. He didn't really talk like that. Sweet
Savannah, Georgia.
And Portia's over the moon.
Well, we both realized we're better as grandparents than we are as a couple.
I wonder if he's
But
directing this
it's turned into
episode.
a very nice friendship.
All right, enough catching up. I have a proposition for you.
I've noticed that every time he directs an
You know, last
episode,
time
he's
we
not
did something
actually
like
on
that.
the tape.
Relax. Elvis has
He's
nothing
like
to
doing
do
something
with
like
this.
this.
I want you to come to the wedding as my +1.
Portia's okay with that?
This is a girl who's read all of your books twice. To her, the most impressive thing about me is that you and I were married for 36 hours. She'll be okay.
36 hours.
I'm honored to attend.
Great.
That's crazy.
Listen,
Isn't there a dance with a couple holds roses between their teeth? It's a tango.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually a common misconception. Rudolph Valentino did it while dancing the tango in the 1921 film Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, but the authentic Argentinian dance doesn't involve a rose or any other flower for that matter.
Stabbed in the back, red rose in her mouth, just like the others.
So much for a cooling off period.
Spence, you and JJ go to the new crime scene. Luke and Tara are with the enemy
I assume
now.
we have
Matt,
not found a
Muriel
connection
Gorse's
between anyone.
husband is on his way in.
Took the plunge. Well, don't worry about me.
Oh, I remember.
I'll find a way to
I
carry
think.
on. Somehow. COD for both victims was a single stab wound to the back. The blade was thicker and shorter than a standard knife. More like a dagger. Are those ligature marks?
I'm telling you, it's
Yes,
symbolic.
ma'am. Initially, I thought that the perpetrator tried to strangle her with the necklace she was wearing, but the ligature marks were inflicted post-mortem.
So the unsub handled the necklace.
Drink residue all over the victim's face. Unlikely she was consuming any of it, though that splatter
Wait, so
pattern
there's
suggests
no
it's
signs of
possibly
any
post-mortem.
Yeah,
breaking in or anything like
Rita
that?
was much of a drinker at all. There's not a drop of alcohol anywhere else around here.
Was she employed?
Yeah. Personal nurse. Worked the overnight shift at private homes, according to Garcia. No men in her life.
The neighbor said she was quiet, kept to herself, mainly
Dude,
was fairly
this is
active
crazy.
in church.
Her living space certainly reflects that.
So, single as hell,
Fashion
sleeps
wardrobe,
around, married for 23
music
years.
collection from your grandparents' time. Her books are mostly romance novels. Maybe that's what got her killed. We need to take a closer look at the other victims. Maybe they all have something brewing beneath the surface.
In the middle of anything?
Black cherry deliciousness, what any mortal would even. Oh, visitors.
Penelope, I would like to introduce you to Portia Richards, Wick Rollins, and Crystal Richards. And the ladies were wondering if you could escort them to the restroom.
I can't do that. That's right.
I'll be in my office with Wick.
She's quite the character. She always like that.
Luckily for us, yes. My office is this way. Would you be interested in a session at the FBI firing range?
Are you serious?
I'll set it up for later today.
Yeah. This has been a great tour, but we've got some last minute shopping to catch up on.
Interesting.
We for dinner at your place tonight.
Linguine alla Rossi, bring your appetites.
That seemed very obsessive and controlling.
She liked high-end jewelry, and that necklace was cheap.
Maybe the unsub brought it with him, like he did the alcohol with Rita and the cigarettes with Muriel.
Could be his own unique form of sadism. But not only did he dispense physical pain, but at the moment of death, he inflicted a psychological wound as well.
Well, this is new. Oh, wait, no, he probably still stabbed her.
So Dee's music was mostly 30s and 40s. I know Amanda was a lot younger, but yeah, Garcia. Okay.
Is that the connection?
Yes. Amanda had an extensive collection of big band music.
We weren't being specific enough.
About what?
It wasn't just booze. It was rum and Coca-Cola, and it wasn't just jewelry. It was
Rum
a
and
dime store
Coke.
pearl necklace.
That's
The
my
cigarettes
drink.
were putting her head in smoke. Rum and Coca-Cola, string of pearls, smoke gets in your eyes.
Song titles.
Oh!
How did you pull that out of thin air?
Mud air. Water.
3 coins in the fountain.
The person we're looking for is more in the Ted Bundy mold. He's handsome, charming, personable. He's the type of man you would probably be drawn to in a social setting.
This may be a classic case of Casanova complex, particularly popular music from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and it may in fact be part of the ruse he uses to lure his victims in.
We have no reason to think he'll stop now. For him, this is a hunt.
And intrinsic to the hunt is the anticipation of the next victim.
One of our young female agents was in the next booth. And when Wick noticed that she was a better shot than he was...
You didn't take it well?
No. Earlier, in my office, when Portia had you all laughing, did you notice how he shut her down?
Yes, he absolutely shut her down.
The coercive control.
About Mr. Wick Rollins of Savannah, Georgia. You will know what color his shoelaces are. You will know whether he's an innie or an outie. Belly button.
Penelope, no. I just want a simple background check. I don't want you digging into every nook and cranny.
Oh, no, sir. That's where the bad stuff this you want to know about. That's what makes a nook, and a cranny, a cranny. I'll limit my search to a level 1.
Call me if you find anything.
Level 2, max. Maybe 2.5.
So
Make it a
Annie
3
said
just for me.
wasn't sexually assaulted.
Stephen Gorse told Matt that his wife suffered from insomnia, right?
Yeah. Why? What are you thinking?
Muriel Gorse had trouble sleeping, Amanda went clubbing every night, and Rita was an RN who worked the graveyard shift.
Night.
The
They're up
victims
at
are
night.
awake when the rest of the world sleeps. That has to be the window our unsub is exploiting, but how?
Why don't we get out of town for a couple days? We can find some romantic little B&B.
I respect you too much to play games, Janice. We need to move on. Both of us.
I can't believe this. You're really breaking up with me? It's your wife, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm late for my program.
Well, screw you, Craig! And screw your respect!
Yeah, but those venues don't fit Rita or Muriel's lifestyles. I mean, they were both shy, stay-at-home types.
What about radio?
What about it?
Well, late night radio, it can be all of these things. The music, the intimacy,
Yeah.
the seductive voice reaching out of the night into the privacy of your own home. Our unsub could be a DJ.
T-minus 4 minutes, dude. Kind of close.
I have to go to my mother's.
What, now? Tomorrow afternoon we're supposed to...
I know. She forgot she had a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning. You've been acting so different lately. I'm sorry. It means a lot to me. It's everything.
And to me. I'll play it twice.
Yeah, we'll have a great show. Sprinkle some happiness to all the people out there.
For the next 6 hours, while the rest of the city sleeps, we'll be dancing in the dark. Just you and me. This is our time. A time of etherized wakefulness.
I'm seriously couldn't hurl. Gotta be over 100 radio stations in Chicago.
106 if you count high-frequency outlets located within the city's listening range.
Well, Garcia's going over the victim's phone record, so if it was a call-in request type thing, maybe a number repeats itself.
That's a lot of more victims, man.
Thanks. Garcia said none of the victims called in to any radio stations.
Okay, that sucks.
You may not be looking at it. These women have been in play for a while.
The compressed timeline is concerning. But why isn't he gradually killing as he phases in new victims?
When invading armies are fleeing territory they've occupied for a while, often they'll burn them to the ground.
Looks like you got a little distracted there, Wick. You thinking about your honeymoon night instead?
Mom!
What?
Weapon wasn't calibrated right.
I am triple positive. Wick Rollins has been engaged to 3 women in the last 3 years, and they all fell through.
Why?
No, I do know that in each case, the would-be brides had super rich parents, and Wick walked away with a hefty financial settlement. Not officially, he does have 2 accounts of domestic assault. Both times the charges were dropped. He does have multiple restraining orders. He is super bad news.
Dude,
Thanks, Penelope.
that's bad.
Yeah, we'd love to. It's just that our request lines are already... That was Janice. She'd like you to play Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Just for her.
Forget it.
Yeah. Thing is, there's an incentive clause. If she doesn't hear the song, she's gonna have a chat with Cheryl.
Play it.
Damn.
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? We've still got another hour here.
Morning, Spence.
Okay.
What do you got?
The unsub's growing his own roses.
What makes you think that?
Oh,
The
that's
branching
smart.
patterns and lack of fungal contamination associated with greenhouses. Garden roses aren't as cosmetically perfect as florist roses, but they're healthier and have sturdier leaf growth like this one.
So our unsub lives in the greater Chicago area with a rose garden.
You just made a huge mistake.
That's bad.
Is Joanne Willis, and there were multiple calls from the Willis residence in the wee small hours to an internet radio station in Chicago.
That could be it.
And what's the station's format?
the songs to be an unsub by, which in this case is songs from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. It is a live call-in show hosted by Craig Kaline nightly, and it just went off the air.
All right, let's go.
Voila.
Craig was a little overwired that way.
Why wouldn't you say that now?
Today's the day he's renewing his vows with his wife. You'd think the guy could keep it tucked in until at least after that.
Do you keep a log of what music is played here each night?
We archive playlists going back 2 years. Have at it.
So, Craig had a way with the women?
Big time. How they bought into his cornball line of BS, I'll never know. Let me show you something.
All the victim songs are in here. String of pearls, rum and Coca-Cola, smoke gets in your eyes.
Victims? What's going on here?
Did Craig play these songs randomly, or were they requests?
Requests. A lot of the songs he plays are requests.
Did you get one last night?
Yeah. Janice. Don't know her last name, but this is her number.
Well, we found her house. Is she alive?
Caroline, FBI!
Show yourself.
Oh! What?
But no sign of Janice Fox.
What?
We profiled rejected lover. A woman scorned would certainly fall into that category. She wanted Craig all to herself.
God, that would fit!
Competition. But he was tortured badly. That's awfully vicious for a female.
Don't kid yourself. When Native American warriors couldn't get information out of a captured prisoner, they'd hand them over to their women.
They did?
Women can be fierce.
I should put that tidbit on a plaque and hang it over my desk. I don't believe you.
They don't normally go that far, but I mean,
but it's true.
When it comes to like love,
It's not like that.
when it comes to love and stuff, I mean that's very
Craig would
possible.
never have done any of those things. Everybody that meets him, they love him.
Sociopaths are deceptive. They often have an appealing public face.
I think he did because you don't trust me to make my own choices, Mom.
Your mother had nothing to do with this, Portia. It's me. Wick is a dangerous man. He's been violent towards women in his past.
You don't even know him. I don't have to listen to this. Sweetheart, no, just leave me alone.
It's natural to blame the messenger.
Sort of like how I'm feeling about you right now.
I'm sorry. I had to share what I knew.
I'll talk to her.
Maybe that's how she got in the...
Seen the monsters out there the rest of us can't. Ever wish there was an off switch to your superpowers?
All the time.
What's the bracelet from the crime scene? It belonged to Janice.
Says it was a gift from her secret admirer.
Wait a minute. I seem to remember... Yeah, there.
That's the same bracelet.
Yeah. Craig gave it to his wife in honor of them renewing their vows. Cheryl was upset because she lost it.
Craig took the bracelet and gave it to Janice.
Now look at where she is.
Damn, they twisted this twice on me.
Calm down. It'll all be over soon.
That didn't matter. The other victims may have never even met Craig. But after Amanda, Cheryl saw them all as potential threats.
So a harmless fan note dropped in the mail got them killed. Luck of the draw. Okay, so if Cheryl does have Janice, where did they go? They were supposed to renew their vows today. Maybe that's where they went. Garcia.
I'm sorry. And then it got ruined. Everything. Everyone out there. They just couldn't leave us alone.
Cheryl Caroline, FBI, drop your weapon. Lower your arm slowly and leave the gun on the ground.
His voice, his music went out to everybody through the air. There's no way of stopping it. Do you have any idea what that feels like? No matter where I was, no matter what I was doing, I felt the air around me, and I wonder if his voice was there, talking to another woman, listening to.
He's a radio host, lady.
She wanted.
You're gonna miss it.
Guess what?
Greg's final show. He recorded it last week. Dedicated every song to you. To only you. It's in the air. All around us.
Oh! Well done, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can hear it. Oh, it's really him. Oh, I can hear it. Oh.
Okay.
Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything, Agent Rossi, but I wanted you to hear it directly from me. Portia and I are going forward with the wedding. Just came to see that look of disappointment on your face. No hard feelings, but you're not invited anymore.
What are you doing? Thing is, Rick, I do have hard feelings. You have a history of hitting women.
Nobody can prove that.
You'll marry Portia, you'll hit her. You take another sit down with Portia and you explain to her. You think she's too good for you, and then you hit the road permanently.
If you were an FBI,
I can't make it out above all your whimpering.
We're getting married. You don't scare me.
Takes suppliers to people he doesn't like. Now, let's say that this guy is up for parole, say, next Thursday at Angola prison. And let's just say that I neglect to show up to testify against his release. Now, that guy, and then he might look for a way to pay that debt.
You know what? To hell with Portia. She ain't anything special anyway.
I wonder why some men are like Craig K-Line.
What, horn dogs, you mean?
Is that the medical term?
Is that the medical term?
Seriously, though, Cheryl, before she went off the deep end, was a devoted and loving wife. Why did Craig feel like he had to bed everything that moved?
Over 90% of mammals are promiscuous. It serves as a function for self-preservation as well as a coping mechanism to help relieve stress.
Cheating on your spouse relieves stress. I think the animal kingdom got that one backwards.
Well, I wonder how Rossi and Crystal are doing.
Seeing an old flame after that many years, chances are it got real awkward real fast.
Yeah, not Rossi. Well, that guy's your DC tour guide? Probably painting the town fire engine red.
Tonight I'm doing something new. I'm gonna paint the town blue.
Solitaire, David? Really?
Sometimes you have to lean into the obvious.
You can play this on your smartphone, you know.
No, I like the feel of cards. Smell.
I like the feel of the cards.
Sound they make when you shuffle.
Telling you. That's it. The wedding was over, and it was on again, then it was over again.
Like Brett Favre's career.
Wick hightailed it. Something changed his mind. I wonder what. Like some poker?
I always feel like poker.
Oh, deal. There it is. That old sound that travels around the corner.
Well, how about a mint copy of Johnny Mathis's greatest hits on vinyl?
You have that?
It's next up on the turntable. No matter how far we travel, the memories will follow in the baggage car. August Strindberg.
So that I know.
Well, I mean, that was a twist and a twist and a twist. And, well, you know, I liked it. But to simplify it all, 1825 for 5 counts of murder. We have a count of kidnapping, very, very small, 2 to 5. Attempted murder, 1520. Hit him with the 107. Yeah. And that'll be that. Moving on, as we are inching closer and closer to the end of season 13. Already. I feel like I start a season and it's over, and it's like that. It's like time has not gone by at all. Anywho. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I don't know if I've already told y'all this. I think I have. I know I've told somebody this in some aspect, whether it was on a live stream or in a conversation or something. Or maybe it was in a video, or maybe it was all of the above. Once I am done with Criminal Minds, Season 16, because they're still going, but Season 17 is not out yet as of me making this video, and I don't think it will be out yet until I am done with it. Until after I'm done with it. I will be watching the spin-off shows, both of them, immediately after Season 16 of Criminal Minds, and we will watch all of those before Criminal Minds is concluded. We will return with Criminal Minds Season 17 whenever it comes out, and I have the ability to add it into the list, the rotation, whatever, again. Just a reminder. I will see y'all next time.